This is where I'm at today, 172.6 pounds, 13.1% body fat, slowly losing weight.
What's poppin', guys? Just got back from teaching my morning yoga class and went really well. I talked about non-attachment, and I talked specifically about not being attached to other people's problems and feelings and not taking it on as your own. It creates unwanted pain and suffering. So let go of that, worry about yourself, and just be present with the people. But yesterday in jiu-jitsu, I ended up injuring my shoulder a little bit, but I'm still gonna try to go and get a workout in, and that's gonna happen real soon. But when I get back, I wanna talk about something really important, and it's about worrying, but it's not about what you think. It's not about worrying about failure. It's actually about worrying about success. So we're gonna talk about what I mean in a second, but for now, I'm gonna go hit the gym, get a little bit of caffeine in me, and I'm out of here. Alright, so I just got back from the gym, had a good workout, the shoulder injury didn't get in the way, but let's get into the topic. Don't worry about failure, worry about success. Now, what do I mean by this statement? Well, a lot of people tend to worry about what's going to go wrong in their life. They worry about, what if I don't get to my job on time? What if I get up there and give my speech and I stutter? What if I go to lift that bar and the weight's too heavy and it falls on my chest? Now, the problem with this is that when you think about things, you attract those things to you. It's called a self-fulfilling prophecy. So if you tell yourself over and over again, oh, you know, I'm gonna be clumsy when I get on stage and I'm gonna trip, and you say it over and over and over, and you worry about it, you imagine, you vividly feel what like it would feel like to fall down and feel hurt and be embarrassed, you're attracting that to you. So it's gonna become a self-fulfilling prophecy, which probably means when you go on stage, more than likely you're gonna trip and fall, because you've been practicing in your head, you've been seeing it, you've been doing it over and over again. So that's called worrying about failure. Now, why not switch that and start worrying about success? Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I mean, for instance, let's take this stage, for example. Let's pretend that you're gonna go on stage to give a speech. Instead of worrying about how bad you can fail, start worrying about, what if you just succeeded? Like, wow, what if I went on stage and everyone cheered my name? What if I went on stage and my speech was delivered perfectly and it was so eloquently, and all my words came out beautifully, and it was the best speech I've ever given. People filmed it on their cameras. What if people posted on YouTube and it got 1 million views? Now you see what I'm doing? It's the same exact thing. You're worrying, you're vividly imagining it. You're trying to feel what it feels like. But instead of a negative thing, it's a positive thing. And you're spending just as much energy on both. So why not worry about successful? So lately about me, I worry about, what if I just become so ripped that like everybody stares at me? Or what if I become so rich that the money comes in, I don't even know what to do with it? What if I get such good at my diet that like dieting becomes too easy? Now you see, like, it sounds ridiculous, but most people spend time doing the opposite. They go, oh, what if I get fat and like my clothes don't fit people and people make fun of me? What if I don't get enough money this week and I don't know where my money's gonna come from? Oh, what if I'm not popular and people don't like me? You see, when you do that, you're using the law of attraction and attracting negative things to you. So instead of thinking about negative things, switch it, and in the morning in your car from now on, just try this every morning when you're in your car, on your way to work, on the way to gym, start worrying about what it would be like to be successful. Whatever success is to you. Maybe it's getting a promotion at your job, maybe it's finding your wife, maybe it's becoming a millionaire, maybe it's getting it to 6% body fat, maybe it's placing on a contest. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, start worrying about it. Start vividly imagining what it would be like. See the crowd, feel what like the environment would be, feel the air, the temperature, everything. The more you can vividly imagine it, the more you're gonna attract it to you. So don't worry about failure, worry about success. Okay, moving on. to my first meal of the day. So this is a medium carb day, about 2,500 calories. I had a low carb day yesterday, so I'm making up for today. If you saw my meal prep that I posted a couple days ago, you'll see that I made Oreo overnight oats. So I can't wait to try this out. The recipe's in there if you want to try it out. I topped it with a little bit of fruit. And of course, to fit the theme, I'm gonna have a Oreo Quest bar as well. So that's my first meal. I will throw the macros to this meal, including the Quest bar, right here. So check it out, pause it if you wanna see it. And I am gonna enjoy this. Okay, it was really good, but my recommendation is to not put fruit on it, because I don't know, it was good with fruit, but I think it would have tasted a lot better without fruit. So luckily I have another chance to eat this again on Friday. I made 2 batches. But besides that, really good. The only other thing I would add is probably add more Oreos and take out the peanut butter, because you don't really get too much Oreo flavor. It's delicious, don't get me wrong, it's amazing. But if you want more of an Oreo oats, you should add more Oreos, take out the peanut butter, maybe even take out the honey if you're trying to save calories. Besides that, delicious. All right, so finished with the overnight oats, finished the Oreo Quest bar, but I'm still feeding something sugary, something carby. So I'm gonna have some ice cream. The more you watch my channel, the more you will realize that ice cream is my favorite thing in the world. It's my #1 weakness. So I'm gonna have 2 servings of this. It's Specula's cookie butter ice cream. I'm gonna have 1 now and 1 later. And then I'm gonna have a regular meal later. So here's the macros for the ice cream. Not the best macros in the world, but you can have some fun every once in a while and mess it up. It's okay. As long as my calories are hit, that's important. And then I'm gonna relax, teach another yoga class, and eat my last meal. So I'll meet up with you guys when my last meal is here, and then we're gonna call it a day. Yeah, buddy. Just got back from my last yoga class. I'm not doing yoga or jiu-jitsu tonight to give my shoulder right here a little bit of rest, even though I did back and shoulder workout, whatever. But it's time to make my last meal. It's gonna be the most nutritious meal. So I'm gonna show you guys how I make it, and then we'll get into it. Just for reference, I'm microwaving this and everything else I'm cooking, so let's go. Last meal is ready. As you saw, we have some onions, some peppers, 8 ounces of ground chicken, seasoned with some chili lime seasoning. Then I added a broccoli steamers, broccoli and cheddar pack. So that's just broccoli and cheddar cheese, 150 calories for that, and 3 eggs. And then we get this huge whopping plate of food, which is probably only 600 calories. The macros will be right here. So check that out. And that's gonna be it for the vlog today. So you saw a full day of eating. We learned about worrying about success rather than failure. That was what 2,500 calories a day looks like for me when I include ice cream. Obviously, you could have a lot more food if you don't do that. If you like this video, mash that like button. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you thought about that talk earlier. What food did you see that you liked the most? And what do you want to see in my next videos? Besides that, if you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing now. But that's it for today's vlog. Kayvon's out. Peace.